friends, welcome to day 3 of our 28 Days of Pilates challenge. We are into legs and glutes today, so I think it's fair to say that our legs and our glutes kind of tend to go to sleep a little bit with kind of modern day living. So this really short routine will definitely waken them back up, reacquaint you guys. Come to your mat if you're not already there. So we're going to start in relaxation position. So just come down to the mat, and then we're just going to set ourselves up in the usual way. So back of the ribs, head, back of the pelvis, nice and heavy, connected to the mat. Arms just lengthen down by your side, and then just take a few minutes, as we always do. This is a really important part of Pilates, is just to come into your body, just take a quick sense check of how you feel, like notice if kind of the ribs are difficult to get down to the mat, and then just focus on your breathing and look to kind of just release any tension or any release any areas that feel kind of tight or stiff using that breath. So breathing in wide and full to the ribs, breathing out, let that tension go and start to connect to that center. So bringing your mind and your body together here, bringing yourself into your practice, letting go of anything else, breathing in and then breathing out, relaxing, drawing the abs down. So we're starting to connect to that sense of the abdominals wrapping front to back, side to side, getting our little corset on. We're going to need it for this. Breathing in last time and then breathing out. This time as you breathe out, connect to that deep center. Use your abdominals to flatten your back, so tuck your tailbone underneath you, coming into spine curl. We're going to roll all the way up. Tips of the shoulder blades, we're not on our neck. Hips are nice and open, knees are reaching, and the back of the body is working here. And then we're going to soften from the top of the breastbone, and we're going to roll the spine all the way down, smooth down the mat back to neutral. That's our move. So just moving, try and find a little flow through that. So back of the body working here. And there's also a lot of spinal mobility in this exercise as well. So glutes working enough to open your hips. Notice we're never kind of gripping or squeezing. We're only just ever using those muscles enough for whatever it is we're doing. So just think about that. Think about using the back of the body to get you up into this openness through the front of the body. And then soften from that breastbone, wheel the spine all the way back down. We're going to do one more here. Breathing out to roll up nice and smooth. And then soften, keep reaching those knees away. Allow the spine to lengthen as you come back down. Good. We're going to wheel ourselves up. We're going to hold ourselves up on this one. So just check in. Hips open, ribs soft and connecting to that pelvis. Back of the body is definitely working. Arms lengthening here. Stacking one knee over your hip. Find that support through the opposite side. And then you're sending your leg away from your torso to tap the floor. So dropping from that hip, strong in the supporting side for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring that foot down. Transition your weight to the other side. Dialing up the support on the other side. Float the leg. Just check in. Feel nice and stacked. Hip bones level. When you feel that you've got that support, start to send that leg away into our little toe taps. That's it. Good. You don't have to be touching the floor. You could just be moving to your level. So it could just be a little tap away and drawing the leg back in like so. It doesn't have to be the full move. Let's go for 3, 2, press down into the supporting leg. Last one, good. Bring the sole of the foot down. Wheel the spine down. Well done. Definitely feel the back of the body, the legs working there. All right, we're going to change the position of the legs here. So just turn out from your hips. So toes are at like 10 and 2. So we're turned out from our hip, and we're going to repeat the same thing. So again, just make sure the heels are kind of in towards the bum. You've got enough base of support. Arms lengthen down by your side. Soften the ribs, breathing out. Roll the pelvis, and then wheel your spine up. And you'll feel a different, just connecting to different part of the glutes here, different part of the back of the legs and the hips. Soften, and then wheel that spine back down, back into our neutral. Breathing up. Same thing, knees now are reaching away, but in this little external rotation at our hip joint. So enjoy this, feels nice. Keep the ribs soft and down. Same principles apply. We've just changed the position of the legs, working a different part of the body, of the glutes. And then down, smooth up, smooth down, good. All right, we're gonna do 2 more, and then we're gonna bring a little something in, a little spice in. Get ready. Whew. All right, on this one, wheel yourself up smooth. Hold that position. Just check in. Hips are open. Glutes, back of the body are on. We're not gripping. They're on enough to support you in this position. We're going to start to roll through the feet. Lift the heels onto the balls of the feet. Lower the heels. That's all we're doing. Lifting and lowering. So little heel raises. Hold in this position. Strong in the core to keep you in this kind of neutral position through the front and the back of the body. If you're not feeling your glutes just now, I don't think you're doing it right. Okay, good. I definitely feel mine. Definitely feel the legs. Keep breathing. We're nearly there. 3, 2, last one. Good. From there, you're going to stay up this time on the balls of the feet, and we're going to take a little drop and a little press up through the back of the body. So staying on the balls of those feet, just a little bit more work here. Little drop at the hips, a little snap, and then use the back of the body to press your hips back open. So drop and lift. We're not squeezing, we're just using those glutes enough. That'll be different for everybody. Good, stick with it. Breathe it out. Maybe even getting a little bit of the shakes. I am. It's all good. Try and keep those heels where they are in space. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Good. Bring the heels down. Wheel the spine down. Release that pelvis. Oh yes, there they are. Hug your knees in. Take a little roll from side to side. And then we're going to come on to our side just to do a couple of more things in our side lying position. So bring your underneath arm long and rest your head down. Make sure you've got enough room around you. Bring the front leg up, shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. Lengthen that top leg. Little lift in the underneath waist, and then top hand for support. We're going to come into circles. So we're going forwards, up and around behind the body. Keep the ribs tucked into that waistband. Centering here, connect to that center and just let the leg do the work. Breathing. Good job. We've got this. Last 2. Last one, and guess what? We switch directions. So this time go backwards, up, forwards in front of the body, and then around. So we're always coming down to hip height, crossing across hip height. We're never really dropping below hip height here. Good, and we are definitely taking the leg behind the body, centering to hold the ribs down, keeping that neutral position. 3, doesn't have to be big. 2, just work to your level. And 1, good. Reach the leg away, draw it in, press yourself up, and we're just going to scoot to our other side. And we're going to take that exact same exercise on this side. So lengthen yourself down, bring the shin parallel, reach the top leg away. So we've got this lovely little space between our waist and the mat, so we're lengthened on both sides. Leg at hip height, hand either on your hip or here, and into our circles. So breathing, using that connection. Keep present, keep thinking about the breath. The breath is supporting you, so it's a really important part. And then think here of the glutes here, back of the body, taking the leg behind you. Really important. Good. Keep relaxing the upper body, so jaw, shoulder away from your ear. Last 2. Last 1. Beautiful work. And then just a quick reverse. So it doesn't matter if you've gone backwards first, so you'll be going forwards now. There's no right or wrong way. It's all good. Just make sure that you go both directions, that's all. Good. I'll feel the glutes. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Beautiful work. Draw that leg in. Maybe give the glutes a little tap, and then we'll finish here. Just a quick little figure 4 stretch, just to kind of give the glutes a little release for the work that they've done. So it's ankle over knee. Bring your body back down to the mat and just draw that thigh in towards your body. A little stretch around the glutes, around the hips. So it's a lovely one to do anytime you've done sort of glute work, or if you've been for a run or a cycle, or indeed you can do this sitting at your desk, you can do this seated. It's lovely. This is one that I would kind of recommend you try and do most days if you can. Lovely stretch. And you'll feel it if you've, having just worked the glutes, you'll feel the kind of benefit of this now, and you'll feel the benefit of it after your session as well. So just releasing all that great work that you've done. So you're not kind of holding any tension that you don't need to be holding. Beautiful. Bringing the sole of the foot down. You're going to roll over, you're going to press yourself up, and you're done with your workout for today. Well done on making that 10 minutes for yourself. It's so easy to do, and as you can see, amazing what you can do in 10 minutes. I'll see you back on your mat tomorrow. Bye.